Today we're going to take a look at one of those rare, strangely, I guess, placed products that GM sells for the trucks and for their SUVs. It's for 4.3, 5.36 or 6.2 liter engines. They call it performance replacement engine air filter for very much a drop-in replacement. You take the so-called white filter, air filter out, and you put this one in. And what's really discussed here is the specific part. The number is 8454457, and it comes in this simple plastic wrap, and it contains a little logo that stick on label logo that probably says performance when we open it. That's something that you add to your airbox under the hood. And you also will see that it's distinctively different from the regular filters, that it's a red colored, and it has manufacturing details, like where it's specifically made. It says made in Canada, and the same number that you just highlighted. There are some additional numbers, but it's not very clear what these numbers mean. From the design perspective, it's not dissimilar from the white filters, from the regular filters. It has 60 pleats, I counted. It has the same glue strips that go across the pleats to keep the pleats together. Very much the same, almost one-for-one type of a design. What's interesting to observe here is that the pleats are somewhat reinforced, the way that they are made. So they actually stay, I guess they stay vertically or horizontally, depends on how you look at that, but they stick up and they stay firmly without collapsing. It has a very soft rubbery type of gasket that goes around the filter, and we're going to open this one in a couple of seconds just to take a look what's really inside. And indeed, when open, what we see is the metal high quality logo that you can attach anywhere in your car, maybe to your airbox. It just says GM Performance, Chevrolet Performance. It has a manual. This is actually one of the reasons why I'm doing this specific report. This one, I was looking for this type of a manual anywhere. I couldn't find. Is this a reusable filter? Is this a single-use filter? It appears to be that this is a single-use filter. It's quite a bit more money than you would pay for your regular filter. It's almost $125. That's how much they want for that if you go to your accessory department. And it does say that this filter is good for about up to 30,000 miles. And if it's in dusty conditions, they're saying probably close to about 15,000 miles. That certainly is not any different from the regular filter that you would be buying, like an AC Delco part that you would be buying from your dealer. It's describing that it's designed to be very easy to install. You just follow the instructions, and I probably will just show in another video how to get that replaced. It's very easy, and there is more than enough videos on how to replace that. It doesn't require any special tools. What's really interesting to note about it, they're not in this manual anywhere providing any specific improvements and how these improvements are noted, but there is a notion on the Chevrolet.com that this filter supposedly improves airflow by about 10%. And there is no way for me to do any level of measurement, and this is just going to be my experience when I put this one in, and it's going to go into a brand new 2020 Tahoe LS with a 5.3 engine. If you want to take a closer look at that, this is a very solid, high quality grid that they have here. It's actually not at all, it's not even bending, it's very rigid. I really like that. Like I said, the rubber is high quality as well. The manufacturing quality is really out there. You can kind of see There is almost no glue overshoots anywhere, and everything about this speaks to high quality. Maybe this may be a little bit better. It's obviously been molded this way. You can see some rubber that's not evenly spaced. It's a little bit better on this side, but may not be as high quality on this side here. With that, it feels to me that the filter is generally is ready to be put into the box. I guess for some reasons they have this little 3 indentations that you can see, 1, 2, 3, and they are speaking to the fact that some additional thought went into the grid design. I would say that it's probably one of those things that nobody reviews because nobody sees any sense in spending $125 on the replaceable item, where you can buy one for less than $20 on Amazon if you decide to buy AC Delco there. I'd like to give it a shot to see what's going to be my first initial impression on a gas mileage. What's going to be my impression on the way that it feels. Is the truck going to display any different type of behavior? Regardless, I will continue to report on this one. I cannot find any evidence of anybody being successful or unsuccessful with that air filter, and typically air filters don't really make noticeable difference unless you actually really go to a full air intake replacement. But it's good to experiment. They claim 10% more airflow. This is actually something that is officially on the record from General Motors. Stay tuned for more. If you have any additional questions or suggestions, please feel free to reach to me.